Buying an antique, classic or collector car. Chapter 1. Find classic car clubs. Find lists of classic car clubs. The Antique Automobile Club of America. AACA.org. Forums.aaca.org. oldcarsweekly.com/old-cars-car-club-directory. Old Cars Car Club Directory, Old Cars Weekly. Hemmings.com/clubs. classiccardatabase.com/clubs.php, classic car database, list of classic cars, antique cars, vintage cars, and muscle cars clubs and organizations. highconsumption.com/best-car-clubs-in-the-world, the 8 most exclusive car clubs in the world. journal.classiccars.com/2021/03/01/car-club-directory, classiccars.com journal. socalcarculture.com/clubs.htm, SoCalCarCulture, a listing of car clubs in Southern California. Canada Classic Car Clubs. NAACC.ca. The National Association of Automobile Clubs of Canada. VCCC.com. Vintage Car Club of Canada. bram-auto.com/the-directory/car-clubs-name/antique-of-Canada-of-Canada-ACCCC. Antique and Classic Car Club of Canada, ACUC. A list of classic car clubs. The Antique Automobile Club of America. AACA.org. Forums.aaca.org. aaca.org/community/regions-a-chapters.htm, Antique Automobile Club of America, the Antique Automobile Club of America. AntiqueCarClub.org, Antique Car Club. Big Bear Lake Antique Car Club is a non-profit organization promoting a common interest in antique cars. This is the official site. BeverlyHillsCarClub.com, Beverly Hills Car Club, looking to buy or sell classic cars and collector autos. Learn more at Beverly Hills Car Club, a top vintage and classic vehicles dealer. CarCollectorsClub.com, Car Collectors Club, home, Car Collectors Club. ChicagoCarClub.com, Chicago Car Club, looking for a classic car buyer? Chicago Car Club wants to buy your classic ride today. ChryslerClub.org, Chrysler Club, the WPC Club, Chrysler Products Restorers Club, the largest worldwide club devoted to the preservation, restoration, and enjoyment of all Chrysler products. classicaandsportska.com/clubs-listings, classic and sports car. Find a classic car club near you to discuss all things related to vintage cars. Classic car clubs can be an introduction to the lifestyle as you share advice and stories. ClassicCarClub.com, Classic Car Club, Classic Car Club. ClassicCarClub.org, Classic Car Club, Classic Car Club of America. ClassicCarClubManhattan.com, Classic Car Club Manhattan, the world-famous private club that gives its members the keys to a fleet of the most amazing cars ever built, from Ferraris and Aston Martins to American muscle and modern racers. ClassicZcars.com, Classic Zcar, this is a club dedicated to the early Datsun Zcar 240Z, 260Z, 280Z, 280ZX, and 300ZX. CTCCC.net, the Connecticut Council of Car Clubs. The CT Council of Car Clubs acts in the best interest of antique, classic, and special interest car hobbyists. Cruise-ins, car shows, and more. DeadmansCurveUSA.com, Deadman's Curve, LLC, whether you own a classic car or just enjoy them, Deadman's Curve, LLC has the club events and car shows you're looking for. FBHVC.co.uk, Federation of British Historic Vehicle Clubs. GoldenStateClassics.org, Golden State Classics. Golden State Classics is a classic car club that presents a cruise and car show in Paso Robles, California. MSClassicCruisers.com, Mississippi Classic Cruisers. newenglandautoshows.com/auto-in-car-club-listing, New England Auto Shows. scwe.net/org/sc-car-clubs.htm, South Carolina Car Clubs. silverstone.co.uk/events/the-classic/car-clubs, Silverstone chevrons. socalccca.org, Socaluca, Classic Car Club of Southern California. stlcars.com/car-shows/index.php?image=76, car clubs and events. themncec.org/Minnesota Car Group list, the Minnesota Car Enthusiast Club. thevintagecarclub.com, the Vintage Car Club, home, the Vintage Car Club. throttlecarclub.com, Throttle Car Club. Throttle Car Club is a car club in Scarborough, ME. valleycollectorcarclub.org, Valley Collector Car Club. vintagevehiclesofsuncity.com, Vintage Vehicles of Sun City. vscca.org, VSCA, the Vintage Sports Car Club of America. vtauto.org, Vermont Auto Enthusiasts. Chapter 2. Antique, Classic, Collector Cars for Sale. Antique, Classic, Collector Cars for Sale 1001cars.com. 1inamillionscars.com. antiquecar.com. antiquepower.com. aths.org, Truck Historical Society. automaniacs.com. auto-nickel.com. autoshoppingcenter.com. buyclassiccars.com. carcollector.com. carcorral.com, Collector Car Corral. car-nection.com. cars-on-line.com. ccar.com.au, Classic Cars, Australia. centralvalleyclassics.com, Fresno, CA. chevelles.com. choosyouridim.com/classics. classicalcarfinancial.com, 877-527-7228, loans for classic cars. classicalpontiac.com. classicar.com. classiccar.com. classiccarcenter.net, Fredericksburg, VA. classiccarclub.com. classiccarmart.co.uk. classiccars.blogspot.com. classiccars.com. classiccarsforsale.co.uk. classiccarsmagazine.co.uk. classiccarsworld.co.uk. Antique, Classic, Collector Cars for Sale 2. classicchevy.com. classicdriver.de. classicfordmag.co.uk. classicmgmagazine.com. classicmotor.com. classicperformanceford.com. classics.co.uk. classicsandcustoms.com. classicshowcase.com. classictrucksweb.com. classyauto.com. clivegodsell.co.uk. collectorcrods.com. collector-car-classifieds.com. collectorcarsforsale.com. collectorcartraderonline.com. conradi.wwa.com/index.html. corvair.com. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/classic_car_club_of_America. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/classic_car_weekly, Fastlanecars.com. fossilcars.com. gatewayclassiccars.com. greytoldcars.com. guildclassiccars.com/carsale.html. hemmings.com, information about antique, classic, vintage, muscle, street rod, and special interest cars. Antique, Classic, Collector Cars for Sale 3. hhc.co.uk/classics. hmn.com, horseless.com, cars.com, leakcarauction.com, mannheimgold.com, Gold Book, Values of Classic Automobiles from 1886 to 1997, miniworks.com, Mini Cooper, modelT.org, mopars.org, the Northern Mopars Auto Club website for Chrysler, Dodge, and Plymouth auto enthusiasts, motorheadtrader.com, musclecars-and-classics.com, nautaguides.com, 800-966-6232, oldcartrader.com, pjsautoworld.com, sellmycar.com, theautodealer.com, uk-classic-cars.com, usedcarsplus.com/classic-cars, vintage-mustang.com, vsob.com, vintage sob mapleleafmopars.homestead.com/carsandbarns.html, wigongcars.co.uk, antique, classic, collector cars for sale for Bird's Nest Thunderbird Parts, 800-232-6378, tobirdparts.com, Clark's Corvair Parts, 413-625-9776, corvair.com, Classic Motor Books, Pog 1, Osceola, Wisconsin 54020, 800-826-6600, motorbooks.com, Manuals and Other Books, Classic Roadsters, 1617 Main Avenue, Fargo, North Dakota 58103, 800-373-9000, classicroadsters.com, Egg Machine Co., Santa Fe Springs, California 90670, 800-866 egg, egg.com, Parts for older American cars, vintageautos.com, 800-269-7221.